If you have ever set foot in a bank, used an ATM machine, or even taken a walk in a city street, your face was probably recorded by a security camera. Until recently, storing, tracking, and identifying all the information picked up by those security cameras was a massive ordeal. 3VR is a company that's trying to make it easier, and I had a chance late yesterday to ask 3VR co-founder Tim Ross to explain how the smart recorder works.
The system can automatically recognize that face, compare it to a watch list of known suspects, and it can alert monitoring personnel as to the presence of a suspicious individual, or it can simply log the person's activity for later forensic use.
So is it kind of real time? Can a clerk get within a couple seconds?
Very much so.
Really?
Yeah.
Really. Now, as you know, the pushback on facial recognition technology has always been that it was not necessarily accurate, that if somebody was moving or if somebody had some hadn't shaved or was wearing a hat, it didn't work. How have you overcome that?
Well, we've deployed a number of different technologies that allow face to work more in a search and surveillance context. This includes being able to accommodate different angles, lighting conditions, and other types of noise in the video.
And how difficult is the system to operate?
It's very simple. It can install in a traditional surveillance network in under an hour, and operators can usually be trained and up and running in under 5 minutes.
And how much does it cost if a retailer wants to do this? I assume if there's a big chain, they cut a deal, but
It's very similarly priced to conventional video recorders. So it's really targeted at the sweet spot of the market.
Now, can I buy something like this, or is this do you really restrict the customers for this?
It's primarily being purchased by banks, retailers, and the government today, and is sold through a variety of security channels.
Yeah, what's the government doing with it?
A range of things, some of which I can talk about, some of which I can't.
Go ahead, like what?
A number of homeland security applications.
Sure.
for looking for obviously suspicious individuals.
The not fooled by disguises, right? You said that
well, if a disguise can fool the human eye, it can probably fool the system. But that allows us to crack down on a number of different types of threats.
Big question we would have is, would this have stopped 9/11?
If the individuals were put on a watch list and the technology was deployed at not just airports but other points of interest around the area, it certainly could have given us a fighting chance.
All right, Tim Ross, the Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing.